Beth, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what happened? That's your sister's dog. What happened?
So it was a puppy, 3 months old, bought it for her. She had lost 2 pets in a fire. Get the papers. It's born on her birthday. Send her video. This is amazing, meant to be.
Sure.
Bring him to D.C., take him for a walk, and then he just goes to sleep and doesn't wake up. I put him on his paws. He falls over. I'm like, what is wrong? We take him to the emergency vet. I'm literally giving him mouth-to-mouth on the way. I'm crying. I'm so upset for her. And then I bring him in. A few minutes later, she comes out. She says, do you have any drugs in your house? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's this question? Ziggy is stoned. And by the way, I had already named the dog Ziggy.
Sure,
Okay.
of
She's
course.
like, he's going to be fine. He's okay. I'm crying tears of joy. I was like, oh, his name is Ziggy. And she's like, I know. It's so funny, but he's fine. He's going to live.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I was like, oh, this poor
God.
tiny puppy is stoned.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
what
my
a life.
Thank
okay,
God.
Beth,
Thank
one
God he
second.
was
You're in the
okay.
I
running.
was terrified for
I know. I was like, where is this going?
Well, the visual of picking up the dog and then it falling over, like, ugh.
I was like,
I
where?
know.
Playing dead already. My goodness. Let me go. Andrew, good morning.
Morning.
All right, man. You spent how much on your pet?
So initially it was like $1,500 just to get her even into the vet,
Oh,
but
God.
What was she acting like that made you think we have to go to the vet?
she like wasn't moving, was sitting in her crate, wasn't eating, wasn't drinking, like was just being really weird. We had
Okay.
just taken her for a little bit of a hike,
Sure.
so we were afraid that she like flipped her stomach or something.
Sure. So what happened?
And so they took her overnight, and then turned out the next morning that she was just having cramps and PMSing, and went to heat the next day.
Oh, man. Hate
So
that.
how much
anything,
did your
though,
dog having her time of the month cost you?
Probably like $2,200-$2,300.
Yeah,
when it's all
wow.
said and
there it
done.
is. There it is.
that
And,
sucks.
and how old's the dog now?
She's 5.
Yeah, adorable. All right,
Cute.
Andrew, 1 second. You're in the running. Let me go. Chaz, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we thought, is this our dog?
Yes, it's my dog. He's
Okay.
a Yorkie.
And what did you think was wrong?
I thought that, honestly, I had no idea what was wrong, but he was trying to go number 2 outside multiple times, and he wouldn't. So at first I was like, maybe he's constipated. I gave him, like, pumpkin and stuff.
Mhm.
He starts vomiting everywhere.
Nice.
I'm like, what is happening? So I take him to the emergency vet, which is annoying and costs on its own, and then they're doing all these tests. Come to find out, a piece of hair had, like, matted over his little hole, and he couldn't push past it. So I literally watched them pull out a pair of scissors,
Yeah.
cut the piece of hair,
Yeah.
and that cost me $5.50.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Hate
But
that.
Chaz, worth it, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
Chaz,
okay.
1 second. You're in the running. Yeah, that's, again, it's like, damn.
Oh.
One little hair, bro. Push
Yeah.
harder. My gosh.
Oh
Let
my
me go.
God.
Martin, good morning.
Good morning,
All right, so this is a cat or a dog?
dog.
Okay.
Okay.
And what was wrong? Like, what were symptoms of dog before we brought dog in?
So randomly at about 2 a.m, the dog gets up and starts throwing up everywhere,
Not great.
and blood coming out of you know where.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically enough, at the same time, my wife is sprinting to the bathroom, and she's having similar symptoms. Turns out my wife and I got McDonald's the night before. My wife gave him a chicken nugget, and she also had chicken nuggets, and basically they both got food poisoning at the
Aw.
same time.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
gosh.
So we bring dog in the vet, Martin, and what's it cost us?
He was at the emergency vet for a week, and it cost us around $10,000.
Oh, my
That is the
God.
most
Wow.
expensive McDonald's order in history.
Wow.
And is
Yeah.
How old is dog now?
Gosh.
Dog is 5 years old. This was about a year ago.
Yeah. But Martin, between us guys, how happy are you that it was your wife that gave the dog nugget and not you?
I was pretty relieved, so
But-
that was good.
Why did they have to? Why did you have to stay there so long just to keep like up with fluids or something? Or they thought something else was wrong
Yeah,
with him?
yeah, he kept like throwing up. He wasn't keeping anything down.
Oh,
It's still, yeah.
Yeah. That's
worth it.
yeah, absolutely. $10,000 for priceless memories. Martin, 1 second, you're in the running.
No.
I'd just be thankful it was the wife, not me.
Yeah,
if it
because
was
you never hear the end of it.
No.
No.
In Middle River, Damien, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
This is your cat. And so, what were cat's symptoms before being brought in?
I mean, the cat was just, he was.
Oh, shoot. Can we call him back? We just hung up. He just hung up because I wanted, his story is pretty funny. Let me go. Jordan, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so this was a dog, cat, what we have?
Chesapeake Bay Retriever,
Okay.
big, huge, lovable.
Very
Cute.
nice. Okay, and what were symptoms of a retriever prior to going in?
So we went on vacation to the Outer Banks, actually, and the boarding place had to take him to the emergency vet for a very, very high fever. Not sure if he was just overheated from playing or not eating, combination of the two, but they rushed him to the emergency vet. And once the fever got down, I mean, stiff legs. So he was there for a few days. We had to come back. Ended up nothing really wrong with him, though. Lots of testing, and I don't know if he just missed us.
He was like, I want you to come home.
Yeah, $3,000 because of miss. That's tough. That's, I mean, but adorable at the same time.
I think he just missed us a lot.
Absolutely. Jordan, 1 second. You're in the running.
I get it.
We got Damien again. So, Damien, how was your cat acting prior to bringing the cat in?
He really was meowing like nonstop.
No
and
way.
Just going in and out of the bathroom.
Okay.
And he was just constantly meowing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you bring him in, and they do what?
They try to get some pee tests from him, and then they can't get any pee because he's been peeing nonstop. So and then they try to take some blood tests, and they come back with nothing.
So what? So what ends up being the cause?
And the cause was the boy was just stressed. The boy just wanted wanted to go outside.
We've all been there.
How much did your boy being stressed cost you, Damien?
I think it was 2 to 3 visits. It was about $2,000, $300.
And now
It was
Dad's
ridiculous.
stressed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he stressed me and the wife out.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, Damien, was this your cat or the wife's cat?
It was her cat, especially then.
Yeah.
Especially then.
Wow.
All right, Damien, 1 second.
You're
You're
acting
in
like
the
your
running.
mother. Get it together.
I mean, that is hilarious. By the
is funny.
Vote for your favorite over text 99338. That is always like the worst part of like when I drop Skittles off at boarding. They give you like the form to fill out, and
Yeah.
it's like, how much do you want us to like spend to save his life if needed? I'm like, oh,
You have to give them a dollar amount.
You do.
yeah, or
Oh
you
my
just say
God.
do whatever is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why you saw our emergency contacts. So
Yeah.
that's really going to be.
On you.
Yeah.
Skills loves me.
But I'm saying they would call you to advise. You'd be like, oh,
It's
we're
not
like-
her money, though.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. That's not my. I'd be like, $1 million.
She's like, save the dog. Save the
It's
dog.
like when the doctor's like, on a pain scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? And I'm like, I never know how to answer. So I
Yes.
used to say 7. And they're like, so you should be in the hospital. So like with that, filling that out, I'd be like, I don't know, like $85,000.
Save the boy's life. It is one of those things.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I couldn't really complain.
Yeah.
If like I saved his life, like
Okay.
you did.
That's on you.
Take out a loan, brah.
Somebody texted in, spent $980 at the vet. Turns out my dog was just gassy.
No, you had to take Chewy to see the vet like a few years ago because he wanted attention or something.
Yes. Well, that was.
No, you thought, I think you thought like a spider bit him or something.
Yeah, well, there was a couple times that happened where there was the one time you brought him in, and the vet
Oh,
was
yes,
like, "Oh, yeah, he just not eating because he wants attention."
Because I was watching him. I hadn't slept to the point that Cruz was like, I don't think you should watch John's dog anymore
Yeah.
because he was crying so much.
Messed
So
up.
finally, I just took him to the vet, and the vet's like, yeah, so he actually does this for attention. I'm like, how do you
Yeah.
know? You aren't there.
Yeah. And then there's the other time was I was in the woods and I thought he was acting lethargic, and the vet's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's just being tired." I'm like, "This," but also I
No,
think
he wanted attention. There
Yeah.
were 2 times.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Chewy would I think did that intentionally also because he liked this to be a pain. Like,
He likes
just liked to-
attention.
like if I ever got
Makes
too
sense.
chummy with him, he'd be like, "You want to know what? Let's rock things up a
He
little
didn't
bit."
like your tone.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm just going to make you spend a lot of money."
He wore the pants, so.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Somebody texted, my dog ate a sock. His bill was almost $12,000.
Oh, man.
That was a Gucci sock. You know what I mean?
A Gucci
That's-
sock.
Yeah, at least an expensive sock. It would suck if it was like a Hanes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would definitely use that sock again. That's
okay.
a $12,000
This is
sock.
weird.
It's a $12,000 sock.
I don't think
That's
they could
crazy.
That's not how I would look at it.
How would you look at it?
I would look at it as who left that sock out because that's like their
That's also fair.
$12,000 sock.
Yeah, that's fair.